Hello, I'm Sagar Dahal from Ministry of Health and Population, Nepal, and I work in a portfolio senior public health administrator in one of the 7 provinces of Nepal. And so far the initiatives for non-communicable diseases control and non-communicable disease control in our country, basically we have identified the 4 non-communicable diseases as our priority issues, priority problems. The number 1 is the cardiovascular diseases, and then comes the cancers and COPD, and among the cancers, the cervical cancer is one of the prominent one of the most common one, and COPD is also another non-communicable disease that we thought and decided to act upon, and we have developed the program for it, largely to identify, to screen the individuals in the population across all the places through primary healthcare networks, and bring those population into the treatment. This is primarily being planned and being executed in almost more than 25 districts across the country. And what we are thinking is that besides having these interventions in place, we need to have some interventions targeting to prevent these problems in the community, largely at the population level. And for that we are still struggling, and we are developing the program, what could be the best in the context of us to be implemented from the primary healthcare settings, as we have a huge number of around 50,000, more than 50,000 female community health workers who are pivotal in bringing changes in the health system of the Nepal. How to mobilize those resources, how to mobilize, how to engage those people, those volunteers in non-communicable disease problems, in addressing the non-communicable disease, particularly preventing, modifying the dietary behavior, physical activities, reduction of alcohol consumption, like that. And besides, we are also thinking of thinking of intervening this issue through certain taxation issues and certain legal reform kind of thing at the national level, at the macro level. So though we have not acted upon it, we have planned, and we have written up a plan to how to combat with these issues, engaging every sector, engaging multiple sectors in these initiatives. And we have a plan which we popularly call the Young City Multi-Sector Action Plan for 2014 to 2020, and this has clearly specified that what we are going to do for the time being, and we are implementing actively in these issues. But food-based interventions are yet to come into play, because we are largely concentrated at this point of time in implementing and accelerating the pain protocol that I have already mentioned in the first part of my saying. So this is how we are dealing with the non-communicable disease issues in our country.
How do you think this workshop is relevant?
This workshop is relevant in terms of knowing what others are doing, and what the international community is striving for, and what is good, and learning from others, and learning from others, and exchange of ideas, exchange of experiences. And also in our context, we find that very little number of actors are there inside the country to work upon non-communicable disease, because classically, as you see, across all part of the world, so far I think, because many donors and many supporting partners are concentrated towards the maternal and child health and reproductive health and the non-communicable communicable diseases. So non-communicable disease has not been the agenda of many development agencies. So in this context, and this could help us to explore that who could be the potential partner in our struggle or fight against the non-communicable disease in present context. So that can put another avenue to all these initiatives.